So, is everybody ready?
Yep.
I suppose so.
Alright. So, we start our session the morning after everyone's nighttime adventures. Elwyn has been... go ahead.
I mean, Elwyn had a daytime adventure.
Technically, yes.
I've decided to migrate to my floor.
Unmigrate, please.
No, he's just laying on the floor. It's fine.
I'm laying on the floor.
It's still fine. You probably won't fall asleep on the floor.
No, it's very hard. I just wanted to.
Fair enough.
ADHD things.
Well, it's a good night out, so I'm just pacing outside.
I'm on the floor.
And I'm on the floor.
I'm on a boat.
Oh.
I don't want to be in a boat. Why am I on a boat? Get me off of the boat.
No,
Oh, yeah.
boat at sea. Can't get off of it.
Heck, I die.
I revive you.
Heck.
I perish.
I resurrection you.
I can't believe I'm on a boat.
You also now death warded.
God damn it.
You're getting res by a res mage. You cannot die. You cannot stay dead.
What kind of flavor of res
Fuck.
do you like?
Fur rays, motherfucker.
Verb raise? We got resurrection. We got whatever the heck
Whatever the
stages.
fuck
the
sages.
vibe is.
Got res for days, baby.
Which kind of flavor of raise do you want?
Anyways, we should continue.
Alright, stop.
So,
The morning comes around and is rather uneventful. The city is in the process of being cleaned up, and guards sweep the streets to make sure that there's no more corpses crawling around. As people tentatively start stepping out of their houses again to return to a semblance of normality, as normal as you can get in a city that has been somewhat ruined again, with a giant dragon in a massive pit in the middle.
Ew. Don't buff out.
Okay, good. I was about to say, do I remember to look at the music?
I mean, did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Look at him. He looped the music. Look at this guy.
he's gaming.
As the day drags on, the situation with Elwyn is discovered and
Resolves.
thusly rectified.
It's discovered and almost immediately resolved.
Elwyn is no longer in a cocoon, as he takes a wander through the city, and everyone
My scales.
everyone just kind of stares at him as he occasionally sort of floats past as he's testing out his new wings.
I didn't
Everybody-
think about this, but whatever.
Everybody's slightly too concerned to ask what's happening, and some people actively seeming to move away from you, Elwyn, and duck down
He's not
into
really paying
alleyways.
He's not really paying attention. He's got a lot going on.
He's too busy trying to figure out how to fly.
Yeah.
Maybe we should invest some scrolls of Ultra Self, just in case.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't want people to
Perhaps.
commit an act of hate crime.
I
Would
mean,
be rather unfortunate for them.
yeah.
Yeah, for them. This is
Rather unfortunate for them.
Call an ambulance, but not for
But
me.
not for me. Pulls out gun.
Call an
Pulled out
ambulance.
Oathbow.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Pulls out Oathbow.
Pulls out a wizard that knows a wish.
I probably should give this Oathbow a name, honestly.
Oh, it's your bow. It's your bow.
Yeah, it's your bow.
I'll think on it.
As you walk into the blacksmith's workshop, you see a middle-aged man who seems to just be putting something back into the forge to heat up. And as you walk in, he turns around and goes, "Hello, how can I?" Holy shit! What the?
I show him the gold up front.
And he just kind of turns his head and he goes, "My lord."
It's a long story, no longer explanation.
What can I do for you, my lord?
I need to enhance this, and then like points to like one of the scale areas on his arm. I need to transfer points at old armor that doesn't fit anymore
Huh.
to this.
All right. And he just kind of looks at your wings. Hmm. All right. Come a bit closer over here. I'm gonna need to take a look and see what we're working with here.
Does so.
And he tentatively grabs your arm and just sort of looks at the scales. He grabs a you see him grab a small file and like tap it against the scale.
Do I feel pain yet, or no?
You feel a little tingling,
Okay.
but no pain.
Okay.
It'll probably burn a little bit, but I can definitely etch some runes into this. I don't know
would be
how much feeling
fantastic.
you have in your newest acquisitions.
That'd be perfect.
All right. Well, let's get started then. This is gonna take a few hours.
That's fine. I got a lot to think about during this, anyways.
And yeah, he's going to you're gonna see him walk out the front and grab a sign, put it out, and then he's gonna close the door, and you're about to get a full body tattoo
Nodders.
from a blacksmith.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, is there like a robe? A magical robe that can help with this? Or do I have to just do conceal identity? Never mind, we can worry about that later.
Yeah, I mean, if you just want a robe to just, cover the bulk of your scales, you can just get a large robe.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll probably do. I don't know how much it'll cost, but
It'll be cheap. It'll be like a gold.
okay.
Just because I'm not going to have you go down into silvers.
Okay, a gold. Okay. I spend 1 gold to get a robe eventually.
So that's pretty much the rest of your day. As Ami and Rivius, what are you two doing after Elwyn heads off and Bahamut makes his exit in the courtyard? Probably putting a few more holes in it. Again.
I asked the masons to fix our holes in the courtyard.
Hold up. I have a spell for this. I'm able to do funny spell things. Reject jobs, replace with magic. Nodders. This is a joke. Do not replace all the
Yeah.
jobs with magic. That is a bad idea.
But yeah. After that, I'm gonna go.
Okay, don't activate that
to-
spell. I'm not using much on that.
I mean,
What? I have other things to use push on.
he could spend like several hours to use mending, but that's too much effort.
That's
he has
also
other
not how
things to
mending
do.
works. It's also not how mending works.
Exactly. He'll go exploring in the religious district, as usual. Unless Tariff has something that needs his attention.
No, as of right now, Terrace is just kind of letting you guys have today to rest and recover while the city's just pretty much being swept for more undead.
I do a thing, but that
And-
would do a no for Taylor, the talking doll, all the way back from the Bright Forest, but I can't do that. So I shan't. What would I do? That's a great question for me. Honestly, I would just go back to researching. Really not much
Alright.
reason to do all that much else at current.
Yeah, we're just vibing.
Alright. So, we'll continue on until the next day, since something will actually be happening then. And
I make my expertise advantage roll. Ah, that's a 37. Well then. Actually, that's a 38, because Prophet's plus. Right. Right.
alright, let me note that down for dealing with tomorrow.
Try to do a couple more, but it's fine.
I like more fucked shit. More news at 11.
Listen.
Which thing are you specifically putting that research towards?
I believe this currently would go until she has a later date. Would go towards more crystal research, more research into the crystals.
That is a 38.
Yes. And after this passing time, there's probably going to be more than a couple more rolls, plus whatever Isidore does in the evenings, the simulacrum.
Alright, noted down. Alright. As we head into the next day, and everyone is gathered at the table for breakfast between the lords and the envoys. You all notice that there is someone absent from the table today.
Who the fuck is it?
Sybil is not here today.
I swear
Oh
to
God,
God.
where did she go?
I swear to God.
Rudy, where did she go?
Where'd she come from? Where'd she go?
She is not
Back
Cotton
to
Eye
the
Joe.
wall.
I mean,
Guards,
one
have
of
you
us
seen
could
Sybil
prepare
today?
something.
She went out. She went out early this morning, hasn't come back yet.
Alright, I'll go find her. The fox will vanish in several flashes of mist as she spams Misty Step. As she spams Misty Step to traverse quickly. She can do that now without spending spell slots because Spellmaster. Wow.
Wow. Look at
So,
you go. He
That's...
poof.
And she will more or less just be traversing with the power of movement and Misty Step.
As you quickly disappear from the table, Tannis will just take a sip of his tea and just go, "You could have just asked. I know where Sybil is."
I don't think that's.
I mean,
really
the last-
from his-
Okay, but the last time Sybil disappeared, she died.
Yes, and I was about to say, but then she just poof.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I think from now on.
It won't take her long to find her. She'll be just outside the palace anyway.
She's impatient anyway. She has been angsty. We haven't
Angsty.
done anything.
Only been 2
Since we
days
took
since the
the
fight.
Dracoids.
It's only been 2-3 days. Not been that long.
Yeah. Exactly.
He gets antsy real fast.
That's what the whole researching is for.
But
so
yes,
you can
you-
compromise.
You misty step around. You actually very quickly find Sybil. She's staying at the large pit where you fought the Dracolich. She's staying at the top of it.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah.
shit.
What the fuck,
Put her
Panda?
in?
What the fuck?
Why would
He
you say
enters
that,
the
Tyson?
fourth one.
Why
What
would you
the
say that,
fuck?
Tyson?
What the fuck, Tyson? Why did you say that?
The voices in my head won. I don't know.
Well, thankfully mine haven't. So I will not be pushing her, and also my strength sucks ass.
He discovers why Sybil is a feared assassin.
Good fucking luck. There you are.
Sorry. It's the sign you needed. And she doesn't even stop to look at you. She's just staring at the Dracolich's corpse as there's about 20 people down in the pit currently trying to move it.
The fox will vanish and appear again next to her in a silvery flash. Honestly, I'm surprised it's... and again, it is in fact that big. It's breakfast, and we wondered where you were. Thought you were concerned you might have gotten killed again. Since that's what happened the
No.
last time you disappeared.
Yes, thankfully not. I wanted to come
Evidently.
and see what caused so much chaos a couple of days ago. Because
Yeah.
the only thing I knew about it was Tanith basically running around in a panic, telling everybody to stay in their rooms.
For good reason.
I would say that's probably good.
I can
For
see why.
very good reason. If you think that was bad, you should have seen it in action. We had to fight that thing. If you couldn't guess. More attempts of Bane, more attempts from Bane to get us, for lack of better terms.
Well, I'm glad to see that he's failed again.
For now. Sorry.
Personally, I don't think he has too many reasonable tricks left. So, because that seemed to be the one he had put most of his eggs into. So,
Yeah. Only thing I'm scared of is that he might be like a cornered animal now, and they're more dangerous after all.
Well, I mean, that's probably a given, but we always have plans. Well, I always have plans. So,
But do you have any plans for the body?
honestly, not really. Not any things that I would
How many
normally
arrows?
pursue. How many arrows?
How
Uh,
many arrows can Elwin
How-
make out of that?
How, no. Here's the better question. How many arrows can Elwin recover from this thing? It's probably in the realm of like,
Wow.
what, 20, 30? Maybe, probably 40,
I
actually.
remember.
You know what I just remembered?
So,
I had
What's up?
special ammunition. I never used it.
you just did not need it. You didn't
just
need
Well,
it.
it was only like +1 damage, so.
Hey, that on average would have been, on average that would have been an extra 40 damage over the course of the fight.
True.
Yeah. And also,
You might-
I
I
don't
might have
think
been
you
able to get the killing blow.
missed. I don't think you ever
Nah.
missed, but
Actually, it would. That would have been the kill. Nah, well, not against the phylactery, because not against the
Yeah.
phylactery, because it had 38 left.
I'm just saying, you
35.
turn a bunch of those bones into special arrows, and then have Elwin return them to Bane.
Return to sender, not us.
Return to sender.
It's in there.
Not personally. Why? Did you have any? Did you have any ideas for me?
Well, it's been more recent, but my lord has been quite fascinated by dragon research. He's had this whole thing about the return of dragons or some fantasy of his that he came to him in a dream.
Well, for what it's worth, he isn't too far off. If all goes well, then dragons will in fact return to the open skies.
So he would probably be very interested in me bringing this corpse home and getting his researchers to study it, learn all we can about dragons, without having to kill and dissect one ourselves.
I mean, you
He'd
could just
rather avoid having to kill another one,
yeah.
causing another
Fine.
unfortunate casualty from the Dragon Wars.
Oh, well, you're currently looking at the corpse of the first dragon to fall in Elerian. Or what it was turned into.
Well, seems only right that he be used to help further whatever intentions my lord has, then.
I disagree. I think he should be left to rest. If you wanted to learn about dragons, you could ask me, ask Elwin. I could learn an awful lot very quickly if I put my time towards it. Or you could just ask the man who can communicate with dragons rather easily. I can do it too, but they're more inclined to trust him.
Well, that's very fair. There's only so much you can learn from talk. My lord has been interested in medical applications. Not just for us, but also for dragons. And for that, you need to study their biology.
Now, see, if you had led with that, I would have been a little bit more open to the idea. Apologies, but the fact that you're still an assassin, a diplomatic assassin, has me still concerned about potential side uses. I'm sure you understand.
That very understandable, but
I would
I
hate
can definitely tell you that I've been considering a career change since recent events.
to. Yeah, when you've got like people like when you've got people like us around, the whole prospect of doing shady things seems a lot more daunting.
Also, having died, the thought of putting others through that again is
Yeah,
uninviting.
that is a good point. Can't say I've personally met with the Grim Reaper myself. I almost did. I almost met a grisly fate all the way back when I joined that motley bunch. Showed up, got more or less got pulled into attacking an Imperium camp, and almost died for it.
That would have been a start to the journey. The great god army dies to a random Imperial soldier.
Bugbear. I decided to try and move away from. I decided to try and move away, thinking I can bear it, and the reality I got reality checked pretty hard. No, I couldn't.
You thought you could bear the strike of the bugbear?
Yes, or I could just miss, but neither of those happened. It did not miss. In fact, it got an incredibly good strike in, and I was unaware of how hard bugbears hit.
Their arms are deceptively strong.
Yeah, tell me about it. But yes, I almost, yeah. Would have been rather bad.
But I think we should conclude our business.
I'll think on it. I'll have to see if I can, in fact, come up with some things I might want to do with that. Because, I mean, it's pretty big. I'm sure there's probably more than enough to go around.
Agreed.
Might want to ask Bahamut, though. Although I would refrain from doing it today. We've already summoned him.
Yes, I heard the commotion in the courtyard last night.
And not our... Yeah... We've already summoned him recently without it being Elwyn doing this, though. Yeah, on the bright side, Tiamat's finally come around on the whole thing, on this whole place.
Wonderful. Now we have 2 dragon gods on our side. What could possibly defeat us?
And in the process of doing, finally came around to accepting Elwyn as Bahamut's champion, and in so doing decided that a gift of her own. Hence why Elwyn now looks more dragon than elf.
Yes, I've been avoiding eye contact because I still don't know quite how to feel about it. In fact, I've noticed that the majority of the city seems to be the same way.
Well, he is our spy master, so maybe that's better, maybe it's worse. I don't know. I just
People
do
might
magic.
not be looking at him in the eye, but people are definitely paying closer attention to him.
Alright. I need to track down that little bastard Archmage.
And I need to track down that changeling assassin.
You stole his sword. I can scrying with his sword. Thank you for reminding me, Elwyn.
Nice, okay.
Well, I don't know where our assassin might be. I certainly intend to look for him myself.
Well,
One final job before I retire, you know?
Well, considering the fact that I could either just wish him over here and make him suffer the consequences of both my party and yourself, or I could just, scry him, and then we can just kind of go strike force him.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? It's all about the hunt.
Hunts take time.
And she has a sort of devilish grin on her face.
Hunts take time. I don't have time to waste. Ignore the tales. You sure? You live a lot less longer than I do.
So does he.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know, I just often think it's better just get it over and done with than draw it out.
I like the game.
Let's
Okay.
teleport him into my home maze and then have her hunt him down in there.
God, that'd be a time. Eh,
That'll be-
yeah, I'm okay. I'm a mage. You're a more martially inclined. We're gonna have differences. That's fine by me.
It-
So long as you're not, so long as you're not dead. I would have been rather annoyed if I had to resurrect you.
But as one final note for your decision making, for the corpse, or at least enough of it to be able to do some proper research into dragon physiology, I'm at liberty to offer you 20 million gold.
20 million gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Just to double check, you
I
mean
think-
20 as in 2-0.
Indeed. How you decide to split that amongst the city coffers and yourself and your companions is up to you.
I must say, that's a mightily tempting offer.
A
How
corpse
much
of
of-
this size with the potential for our future, we're certainly willing to offer a lot of money for that.
How does a city state even get that much? Yeah, I'm no politician.
We've been acting for a long time. The old empire even owed us some debts. Not that they can pay those anymore.
I mean, we could pay them eventually. Probably. How much was it, anyways? I'm curious.
It's been a while since I talked with our auditor. 3 years ago, it came to about 70-80 million.
You know what? I retract my previous statement. I'm
Takes
sure
a lot of
you'd love
money
to.
to run a city of this size.
Yeah, it does. Tell me about it. Well, I may be good with numbers and whole paperwork thing, but that does not mean I like to do it. And that's why we mostly left Tariff to do all that, because it's a job.
He does
Yeah.
like numbers.
It does. How much of the dragon would you actually require for this offer to be upheld, if I may ask?
Well, we'd want access to probably all the vital organs, which means majority of the chest piece as well as the head would be required. But outside of that, we need a few scales and just some bones, just to be able to do proper research on them as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sure that
We'd
hearts...
need a sizable chunk of it, but
Yeah, sure that heart could be quite the power source or something, but perhaps, maybe not. I don't know. I have to look at it, and I'm not too inclined to do that before breakfast.
yes, it'd be a bit unappetizing to work on
No,
on a dragon body just before breakfast.
yeah, a little bit.
It's more of a brunch thing.
I see. But yeah, so does you should return before they.
Yes,
But,
before they start worrying, and your
well,
halfling comes waddling over.
well, talks about the bits. No,
Maybe he sneezes.
Sucks about the bits though. We'd kind of just finished.
Now, I only got to use it once.
Worth it was at least it was worthwhile use. I now have eternal bragging rights over the future god of justice.
But yes, let us return.
Oh god, Gore and Ami really are just the future of Mithra and Helm, aren't they? Oh fuck.
What?
boy.
Just hit me. Ami and Gore are just the future duo of Mithra and Helm.
Kick W.
I just fucking
Hopefully
hit
Gore
me.
doesn't. Hopefully Gore doesn't have to kill Ami for some weird reason.
See, problem with that? We all know that's not happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, the only reason Helm did kill Mistra in the original story, if I recall, is because she was depowered. She didn't have her divinity. She's
Yeah,
still
that would-
like she had like mega archmage power still, but like
Still, probably one of the
not
most
divinity,
powerful.
You know, and then she tried
Yeah.
to storm the heavens when she was cast out, and he was just like, "Yeah, no, I'm the only one with divinity still because I guard things. I actually do my job, unlike the rest of you."
Ow.
Well, all the gods were depowered because somebody stole something from the overgod or whatever, the main big god. And he was like,
Right,
"Yeah,
Helm was like, nope.
screw all of you." Then he's like, "Helm, you're guarding the gates. Everybody else, go get me the thing that you stole from me, and don't come back until you do." And Mist was
I
like,
know
"I'm
one of
coming
you
back
stole
early."
it. Go and bring
Yeah.
until you bring it back. None of you can have divinity.
Yeah, and then Mist was like, "Hey, I'm coming back early," and then Helm was like, "Yeah, sorry, I can't let you do that."
That certainly shouldn't be happening.
No.
If it does somehow happen, I'm going to be impressed.
I mean, also, our group of gods is going to be a lot closer, technically.
True. Significantly closer knit. But yes, that Ami will start.
And I can track an Omni. No.
That Ami will just proceed to vanish in a flash of silver light as she starts misty stepping her way back to the castle.
And Sybil will slowly walk her way back. And as you reappear in the throne room, Tareth will just say, "So, did you find her?
Yeah. Not too hard, just staring.
Looking at the dragon corpse?"
Why?
Yes,
How'd you know?
I was going to tell you about her offer
Ah,
later, but
she made the offer to you too then. Fair enough.
well, she passed it by me first to see if I thought the four of you would be willing.
And what did
I've,
you have to say? And what did you have to think about that?
I'd say they'd probably consider it, but no promises as of yet.
I'm definitely considering it. Much as there's probably some hyper magical things to be researched and obtained from that, that's a lot of effort. And I'm more content with my own research of slightly more ethically brand research.
Slightly more ethical.
So, somewhat more ethical. There, better, Elwin?
I like how I'm not there. I'm sorry. I'm not
you're-
there.
Yeah, you're the. Oh, right, you're walking. I'm for it. I mean, 20 million golds is nothing to scoff at.
It's just Terrace
20
and
million.
it's Terrace and Ami in the past right now.
Yeah.
Rivius is.
No, this is the next day, so
Oh.
this is next day breakfast. So you guys are all there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not.
Well, no,
crazy.
didn't we get news and then Ami just like, Mario, Mario, like
He came
backstep.
back.
Oh, he came.
He came
Yeah,
back.
this is after Ami's come back.
Okay. I just like to imagine just Ami doing like that Mario glitch where he just like back
Oh,
jumps
the BL.
all the
Oh
way.
god, the BLJ manga.
Yeah.
No,
That's how
that's
I imagine.
no. God, no.
Uh. Um.
20 million gold is nothing to scoff at.
Most certainly is not.
So, as much as I was skeptical about the offer coming from a former diplomatic assassin, I'm more willing to see it through since it is for the benefit of medical technology,
If she's
both for
if
and
she's speaking the truth about Aramor's ambitions for the Dragon Corps, it sounds like it could be good overall for dragons.
indeed. So that is why I'm willing to see the willing to see the offer through.
Perhaps we should also see what some smiths and artificers can do with parts, so we can at least decide which parts we want to keep for ourselves.
Well, they need a fair amount of the chest and almost all of the head, so that probably knocks us out of the heart. They also need a number of scales and some bones. I'm sure we
Well,
can
the
get
scales
the-
and bones is hardly an issue. The dragon has enough of those.
That's fair, but still, it always feels prudent to mention things we overlooked.
Probably also be good to consult with Elwyn here and your patron Bahamut about if he'd be okay with us basically desecrating a corpse.
I mean, I don't. I mean,
Ellen was kind of worried about Ellen. That's why Ellen's been kind of silent throughout all this. Cause
Yeah, I
he's
won't
like,
lie that
is he
I'm a
with
little
me or-
nervous about that. At first, I
with
was
her?
like, at first I was very much like, I think we should just let the dragon rest. There is no necessary reason to drag him into more things, but
I mean, I don't know. Ellen's like passive in this, if that makes any sense. He's not gonna stop it, but he's not gonna encourage it.
he's neutral.
Yeah.
Gore's thinking military applications.
I'm thinking magic. Wow, who could have fucking seen this coming?
Wow.
I mean, Rivius is down for the medical applications, you know.
Wow, who could have guessed that the respective characters are all thinking about what they're good at? Who could have fucking seen that coming? With how hard the thing is with a hit, a royal guards armed with armor of those scales could be horrifying, even for me.
The elite troops Gore's been training. All kitted out.
Yeah. So
It could
Costs are
also
probably-
be part. Could also be part of our new imports.
depending on how
I
many
mean,
we get.
it's a lot of body, but I mean,
It's a lot of body, but it's not
last.
infinite.
Yeah.
It's not
like-
infinite, but it could be. It could be a finite resource.
It could be something that I look into in a way to be able to replicate, and could it actually potentially advance our
I mean, a body is an object,
Metalsmithing.
so you take a piece
Well, I
off
mean-
and you cast mending.
Okay, but
no.
hear me out. Hear me out though. When
Hi. Hello.
it happened, I did like try and bless the body before. You know what I'm saying? When it died. So
Yeah.
it is. I don't know if that means anything.
It's sanctified.
Yeah, it was sanctified, so I don't know. That like equals out.
I mean, it means it can't. I mean, it can't be used again for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Basically, more or less, what that means. Like I
You
couldn't.
can't be resurrected again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
aren't
cannot make it
inadvertently going to
undead.
be giving the Duchy of Armor a Draco.
I mean, I could resurrect it, like the actual, like, true bring it back to life. If I just, said fuck this, I wish the
And then
dragon
it
back
just
to life.
kills us
but-
all again.
Well, no, it'd be alive though. To might
Yeah,
actually,
alive, not like undead
It
alive.
would have its mind and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it just kills us anyway.
It could. That is a
It could do
possibility,
that.
but,
That is a very distinct possibility, but I will not be doing that because, yeah, there's no reason for me to do that.
I mean, if we did do it, we'd probably do it over, say, in the mountains with the other dragon watching over. The other big
Yeah,
dragon.
probably. Yeah, that's
He's
yeah.
on our
Or we could
side.
just getting Bahamut involved. But
And
I have a
and
distinct
true
feeling that
res-
Bahamut. I have a distinct feeling that Bahamut would rather just let them stay dead. Let sleeping dragons lie, literally.
Well, the great thing is that also a true res would only need like nothing really, actually, to none of the body. You could use up the body and then true res.
Well, the thing is, it has to be dead for less than 200. I think the tear's been
I
open
mean,
longer than 200.
I mean, technically it's been dead. It just got resurrected, you know?
I think the actual creature. No, the
Yeah,
actual
I think
creature's
it's
been dead
creature
for more than
death, yeah.
200.
It's a bit more.
Yeah.
It's going
the
into
actual creature's dead.
it's going into you need to wish this creature back to life territory.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you have wish now, Alex. Maybe you can wish the Undying's mom back.
Why
I
did that sound
could,
so much
but remember, wish is also a monkey's paw, and as much as MC is in fact inclined to let me, have most of what I'm aiming for, I will still get kicked back and potentially lose wish.
Yes, it's paradox from World of Darkness.
Quite
Except
literally,
you
yes.
don't explode.
You can still explode.
I mean, it's just one wish. Well, if you cast multiple, a mage will explode if you cast too much magic.
I would like the paradox. I would like the paradox system for wish a lot more than I like the current wish system. Proportional retribution for your reality fuckery.
Okay, so you want us to translate the paradox system from mage into D&D?
Sounds like it'd be a more fun time than doing with just a static 33% chance that you can never cast wish again. I don't know.
That's sign to consider when Fate is finished.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That's a
Phase 2.
post-campaign.
Hey casters, guess what? We're implementing a new system of spellcasting, the paradox system.
Well, it'd
If
mostly
you-
just be for wish. It'd specifically
Yeah,
just be for the
mostly
wish.
just be for wish.
Not. I mean, you could probably, if I wanted to dedicate like an entire hey, there's a spellcaster that can do this fuck shit. But that's for a post-session talk. So we don't. I mean, if we studied its scales in detail, we could probably gain some rather useful insights into potentially new insights of how to make materials that we use every day stronger.
I was gonna say
Ether-
we're gonna name the
Ether
spell
Drake Army.
Ami's Wish.
Ether
Ami's,
Drake armor, here we
paradoxical
fucking
wish.
come, baby. Ether Drake army, here we come.
Yeah, the potential applications of Dragon Scale are certainly something. Also, the potential applications of Dragon Bone. Those bones have to be designed to hold up
Massive
probably
creatures.
the largest creature we really know of outside of like a Tarask, which is also a species of dragon.
They learned.
Let's make
I'm-
golems out of it.
No.
The potential applications for what we could learn from those bones for things like reinforcing buildings could be groundbreaking, to lack of a better word.
Pun intended. But the more I think about it, the more I'm for the deal. I would still consult with Bahamut first, of course.
Agreed.
We should have Elwyn talk to him, because if we summon him again, I think he will not be happy.
Well, I think it was the plan from the start, and as much as I understand your apprehension, because I still have some apprehension about it myself, it just advancement. It's gonna happen eventually.
I think this advancement is a great idea.
The spoils of self-defense?
What about if we give Justice some sort of dragon core?
I don't think we should do that. I don't think we need to mess with Justice currently. I do want to see you fight him at some point, though.
No,
I
that's a
wanna
Panda
fight.
thing. Gore wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell, I want to.
that's me. me.
Hell, I want to fight.
Yeah.
I want to fight Justice again.
No,
He'll kick my ass.
I meant like all the stuff I'm suggesting is just me being
Oh.
like, it would be funny if
There.
Gore's not suggesting any of it, except for like military applications of like
Yeah.
weapons and armor and.
What if we take a dragon bone, sharpen it, and then put it in a ballista?
I mean,
God.
yes.
That could probably be designated as a war crime, maybe.
That sounds hot.
I mean, siege weapon against specifically the guy who messed with the dragon.
But
Like I said, return to sender.
well, I'm in favor of doing it. Because for what it's worth, we didn't actually fight the dragon that it was. We just fought an undead husk, basically.
Alright then. Well, I leave that up to you, since it is a decision for the rulers of the city to make. The corpse was felled on our land, so technically it is ours.
Yeah, we would have all rights to deny our Amador of this, but I think
Aramor.
Aramor. If we would have full rights to deny Aramor this corpse, but I don't think that is necessarily the greatest idea, because there stands to be a lot to be gained.
And we don't have the time to put in the research.
What we do, we have like 3 months.
We don't have the time to put in the research.
Yeah, I don't know what you looks at DM. How are we gonna do? How am I gonna do this?
Do what?
Convince
Summon
Bahamut.
I
Not
mean,
summon Bahamut. Convince him.
I don't know. That's for you to decide, and that's even if he needs convincing in the first place. I mean, he'll probably need a little, but if it's something that you believe in, like, is a good idea,
RP
probably-
Dragon Boy.
he'll probably defer to you. But also,
I'll
yeah,
make a rubric check because I just want to ask. I'm not want to summon him.
you should probably go outside. Just saying.
I'm not gonna summon him. I'm not
No,
gonna
he's
summon him.
not summoning Bahamut yet. He's just rolling the check to.
He's not summoning it, but will Bahamut just decide to show up?
He
I heard
just
you
wants to
fuckers
talk. He's just like, yo,
I heard you
summon,
fuckers-
I think.
Bahamut
heard you
walks
fuckers
into
talking
the front
about me.
door. It's just like, what the fuck do you want?
I heard you fuckers talking about me. What do you want?
That's pretty good with a negative
Alright.
1.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a -1. It's a 19.
Nice.
Like that's almost as good as you can really ask for, given.
Yeah. It's a 19's a 19, yeah.
All right. So what would you like to do, Alan?
I just want to ask. I want to ask. Oh. Well, okay. I will explain the situation to Bahamut, and then focus on the, knowing more about dragons aspect. Did that make any sense?
And the fact that
Alright.
it's going, the big part of it is medical tech for dragons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I mean, knowing more about, yeah. So, yeah.
All right. So you're gonna head outside and you're gonna call to Bahamut.
Well,
I mean,
I
we
was
just
just gonna ask.
psionic.
Yeah.
We could just talk psionically.
Yeah.
Don't
True.
have to necessarily summon.
Yeah, I'm not summoning him. I just want to ask him this
All
question.
right, so you're gonna ring up Bahamut.
Yeah, essentially.
Ring, ring.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
And
Hello.
you
God?
hear
It's me, Yelwin.
It's me
You hear-
again.
you hear a voice in your mind speak.
Speak, Dragon Boy.
Speak. Speak, boy.
Oh, speak. Oh, sorry. We wish to know more about Dragonkind by examining the Draco Lich. Yeah.
You wish to study Nasat's corpse.
Yes. So we can better understand the needs of dragons, A, and then B, like for medical purposes, A, and then B, C. I guess medical purposes. Yeah. I'm sorry.
After you relay your statement, there is a long period of silence. Seems to drag on for quite a while. Before, after a solid maybe 20 minutes, you finally hear Bahamut's voice in your head again. Nasat approves of this use of his corpse.
Thank you. I appreciate. I will not take this spoon lightly.
Wait, did he just ring up Nursat's soul and be like, yo,
Yep. He did.
Huh. So he could have asked. Oh well. That's probably some fuck shit I did in some other different universe, and I'm currently getting killed by Angel for it. For cat for wishing a dragon back to life, wishing an ancient dragon back to life.
I mean, at least we know that his soul is still existing. It's just vibing, probably. I don't know where he's vibing. Do dragons have a heaven?
Oh, great question.
Where do you think Bahamut is?
I don't know.
You think there's all?
Some kind
You
of
think the
weird.
you think the dragons up there are nice?
Some of them probably.
sound-
Most of them probably not.
That sounds like a great place. Man, that sounds nice.
That's where Tanrin goes when he dies.
That's assuming
Goes
he
to Dragon
dies.
Heaven.
That's assuming he's gonna die.
I don't know if he's gonna die or not. I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
that's where
I don't-
Dragonborn go where they die.
I don't know if he's gonna die or not either. I just know that he's insanely hard to kill. Is that because I made him that way? Absolutely.
Same. I shake your hand. I love
Like-
making my characters hard to kill.
Though I can't say I've on a drug-induced haze almost got my character killed yet. I can't say I've done that yet.
Listen, sometimes you gotta figure out that your medication doesn't work well with other medication, and it's a harmless but also not harmless interaction.
First time.
First, here's the thing though. That wasn't the first time. That was the second time.
Amazing. But well, we
I
just
guess like
wait
the-
for just wait for Dragon Boy to inform us
Yeah.
of Bahamut's decision.
I mean, I'm gonna just. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I relay that as soon as I'm able.
Alright,
Well.
what's up?
Seeing Bahamut is in agreement, and apparently the soul of the dragon decides. Fascinating. Although not entirely.
Fascinating.
It just still.
Does that mean?
It's not.
Does
too
that
uncertain.
mean Elwin can just talk to dragon souls now?
I mean, Bahamut can't. I mean, if he wanted to ask through Bahamut's, I don't know if Elwin Tech necessarily currently has the power to talk with dragon souls, but he might.
I
it's
mean,
not.
by
It's not.
proxy.
It's not. Well, yes, by proxy, but it's not. But physically is a little bit more interesting and a little less. Asking the annoyed father to do something for you. The
Oh,
perpetually
did I
annoyed
tell
dad.
you that I gave my I gave Celine an aneurysm?
Why am I not surprised?
You didn't even ask why I gave her an aneurysm. I'm offended.
I can guess. Probably because of something you obtained recently through our continued path
yeah.
of ascension.
Yeah, it's the lunar phase thing. I can change the moon. She
Ah,
had
yes.
an aneurysm.
Yes.
They were having tea, and I was talking to Glade Pine after I was transported there after talking to Glade Pine. Skyrun is doing well, by the way. Apparently he can't get out of bed.
Fascinating. There's wisdom. Maybe it could help. But that could have adverse consequences if I were to do something like that. Well, Mistra visited me. So we talked about things.
Oh yeah, I gave her and some other minor gods that they had an aneurysm, and then Moonbow was like, "Don't worry about it. They'll be fine."
I'm sure they'll be fine. Well, we know what happened to you, mostly because we were involved with it, and let me guess, Helm showed up for you too? Helm showed up for you, Gore?
Yes, actually, we had a bit of a talk about how things are going, and what will be happening afterwards a bit. A nice bowl of soup.
Good soup.
Good soup.
And,
I'm sure we all
actually.
I'm sure we all have many plans, ideas, things we'd wish to do after this is all said and done, and we're actually at the
I'm
goal.
visiting home.
Are you sure you should do that?
More along the lines of what the visiting, I guess you could say, gods will be doing afterwards.
Huh.
I'm
Why?
going to be visiting home. I'm not going. Do you really think I'm going to tell my family I became a god? No. I'm going to watch over them until they perish.
That seems
Morbid.
First off, what the fuck? Second off, that's morbid. Third off, that's not happening. They're not gonna perish. They're just going to continue to reproduce.
They're going to die most of them are going to die from old age.
Yes, but they have siblings, and you know this. They have offspring.
Yeah, I'm still not going to tell them I became a god.
That is just the sensible solution. But what do you mean by what's going to happen to the visiting gods after all is said and done, Gore? I'm curious.
It seems that they're all, or at least from what Helm tells me, that they are going to go back to their native planes.
So, go back to Faerun then?
Yes.
Or wherever. Huh. Interesting.
Helm was himself at least very tired of managing two worlds at once.
Plus, I don't necessarily think there needs to be two gods of justice in the same place.
It is called Just Us.
Awful.
I kill Tyson.
I wish Tyson had
Rocks fall.
existence.
Rocks fall, and specifically Elwyn dies. Bahamut swoops down, stands in front of Elwyn, says, "That was a terrible joke," and then eats him whole.
No. Final Fantasy Bahamut flies down and Akmorn's Tyson to death.
Oh, that's fine.
God, I wish I could die. Oh, that sounds based.
Final Fantasy VII's Bahamut Zero orbital lasers him.
Oh, FF7 Bahamut and FF14 Bahamut may as well be the same thing. So,
Well, I mean,
close
7 had
to.
3 different Bahamuts, so I mean,
Fair
that's
enough.
what I'm saying.
I'm talking about the summoned Bahamut.
Yeah,
basically.
well, I mean, in the original 7, you could summon all the 3 different versions, that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
There's
I'm
Zero was the one that was just like, I fly around the planet and then orbital laser something.
I'm just talking about the remake on it, actually. The summon / secret boss in the remake.
Yeah, the one that they have to make the figure of all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But well, I suppose that's that. 20 million gold.
You know,
20
out
million gold,
of context, Final Fantasy sounds fucking insane.
Okay,
Yeah.
counterpoint. In context, it's still insane. Potentially even more so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're talking as people who have played through 1 to 2.0 to 5.0. Coming up on 6.0. So it's actually more insane when you think about it. Well, that's that. We split. We give part of the corpse to the Duchy of Aramor. Civil should be back anytime soon. Should be back sometime soon.
Oh, I've been back for a while. I was just letting you all have your conversation.
Ah, fair enough.
And she's just
Could have
standing.
expected
And
that.
she's just standing by the entrance into the dining hall.
Guess I should have seen that coming. I'm not as receptive as our ranger friend.
And he was a little distracted given the whole staring off into the distance thing.
Yes, asking Bahamut if it was okay to do what you suggest that you offered us to. Well, you know our answer. If you've been standing there, you know our answer.
Indeed. And I'm very happy for it. I will make preparations. Well, I'll begin making preparations immediately then.
Well, if you need to go back, I'd happily take you, as long as you have something from Aramor that I can use as a teleport foci.
At most, I might need. We might need to pick up the gold, but 20 million's a bit heavy. It'll have to come here by card, I feel.
I could just spend a bit expanding my Devi plane and just throw it all in there, bring it back that way.
We could give it to you on credit, but I don't think Tareth will allow me to do that. And you just hear Tareth from the throne. No, I won't.
Absolutely.
I have absolutely not. I have a feeling there's a story behind that, but that's a story for a different day, I'm sure.
He doesn't trust me. He doesn't trust me with credit.
I can't imagine why. I cannot imagine why. Career changer. No, you still have a bit of a reputation following you at current, and probably will for the rest of your life.
Oh, of course, and I probably will for the rest of my existence.
True.
It's fine. I just intend to get a bit deeper into politics. I go from being I'll become a cutthroat politician as opposed to a cutthroat politician.
I don't see the difference.
I get it.
I don't see the difference personally.
He just think he's a
No,
cutthroat.
I get it. It's going from just ruthless politician to actually I cut your throat. Yeah, don't worry, I get it. I
That's
don't
the
personally see the.
What you say?
Well, I mean, you got the point.
Yeah.
I don't personally see the difference, but I'm also not much fan of politics all too often. So, yeah, you do you.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
As per usual.
Now, I should probably go and start getting that sorted, and then working with Tareth for the paperwork.
Just let me know when the gold's all set and ready. I'll do some expanding of my personal demiplane. It'd be a blast. As Ami then proceeds to spend her 8th and 9th level slots on casting demiplane to expand her personal demiplane.
Does he need an escort out again?
No, I'll be
I won't.
fine. I have my personal guards.
I will not need. I won't even need you to plane shift me until I need to set up runes. Until I need to set up runes again. Which shouldn't be for like a month or two. So.
Yes, it's going to take a while to get all this together.
Ah, fun. I'll have like a city-sized.
And of course, the dragon has to be moved. And that's going to be an undertaking of its own.
Alright, then I only spend my 8th, since I thought it was going to be happening sooner than that. Alright, then that's not happening as soon as I thought. So, then I don't need to spend a bunch. I can just pass on to do it. Fun! I'll probably have like half a city's size of demiplane. We can just have a door. I want to do it in bag. How many bags of holding could I get? Bags of holding would be laughably inefficient. They can only hold like 5,000 gold. What about portable holes? Now that's an idea. Portable holes. That is an idea. Don't mind me. Just brainstorming. Yes, feel free to start on me, or whatever. You will be here. Any other?
And
any?
She gives you a curt bow as she prepares to leave.
Any other news? Any other news, Tareth? Anything regarding city, quality of items, imports, etc., etc., etc.
Nothing worth knowing aside from the fact that we got a steady supply of wagons coming in from Elerian. They should be starting to arrive within the week to assist in the rebuilding effort.
Again.
Because we're also getting some of Elerian's fuck, I forgot what they called now.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to go to the bathroom real quick.
The people who do the tech stuff.
Oh, artificers.
Architects?
Artificers.
No, the magical tech.
Oh,
Artificers.
They get done. Artificers.
I said it 3 times. Don't stop.
We're also getting a few of the
Hello?
Kingdom of
Hello?
Therian's artificers in here to help. Oh,
Okay, it's just I said artificer like 3 times and I got ignored. I was like, wait, am I being picked up?
sorry, I couldn't hear you. Didn't help that you were very quiet.
Okay.
We're getting a few of the Kingdom of Therian's artificers in here to survey the underlying damage, and some architects in to help with the rebuild planning, because it's probably going to be quite the undertaking.
Fun.
Those roots have probably damaged the foundations of several buildings, and it's going to be a lot of work. And going into winter, it's going to be slow as well. But tomorrow, there is one thing on all of yours agenda. Justice wishes to speak to you about the upcoming campaign for the spring. He wishes to begin discussions about your participation and role in what will likely be he's calling the final battle of the war.
I would imagine as such.
Who said that?
Who?
You.
Huh?
Who title dropped my campaign?
Who title dropped my campaign out of context? Well, by all means, it should serve to be the final engagement of the war. There's not all that much more at stake this time. Because, regardless of what happens, the Imperium's kind of done and dusted.
Indeed.
So, this is more or less just to finish the job and go after Bane, and the Undying. Although more so Dane. I should start making preparations for that.
Then, I feel we should adjourn for the day. At least until lunch.
Of course.
Lunch.
I'm
I should get a
going
snack.
to do a bit of scrying because I need to find out where the hell that Archmage went. As an assassin.
Maybe it will waddle over to the kitchen. Because he is a halfling and always hungry.
Ami is just going to spend the next 10 minutes casting scrying. Attempting to
Listen,
scry on the
second
Archmage.
breakfast is important, you know?
Apple comes flying over, smacks Revius in the face.
Did the Archmage deliver the was it a book that the Archmage gave Ami for all those 6th level spells in it that she'd asked for? Or were they scrolls?
Yes.
Cool.
It was a book.
Cool. She's going to use that book she's going to use that book as a conjuncture to start to scry on that bastard.
All right.
Since I'm going to just the thing. Right. It sucks. Right. The format fucking sucks. I have bet the target, so they don't get a bonus. I'm just gonna look at it on a different thing because I hate that format a lot.
And then after this, we will have to wrap up because, Tyson has his cutoff, and my mother. I have things I need to do with my mother.
Yeah. There has been a significant lack of ups today for me, and that is a tragedy. Alright, 5e tools, please load faster. Could you please load faster, 5e tools?
It said no.
I go back. Good night.
Cool.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good
head
night.
out too then.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Good night.
Okay, I have met the target. I do not necessarily know the target well. I have a possession. Not have a body part, so they have a -4. The bastard has overall a -4 on from my end. So, oh, DC 23, bitch. DC 23
DC 23.
wisdom save.
Alright.
I believe. Yes. As long as he's on the same plane of existence. Wow, he would fucking nat 20 that shit.
Wow.
Wow. Oh no. Anyways, I'll just do it again tomorrow.
Was that
Alright.
including the -4?
Actually.
Oh yeah, no, -4. Actually, that would be.
Oh, it's 22 that
was
fails. He literally
That's
can't
42,
pass
so
that.
actually he fails.
Can't pass, Smile. That singular book served to be his undoing. Alright. Where is this bastard? What do I see? What is he doing?
Alright, so you can see and hear through his eyes, correct? That's how
Through
it
the
works?
sensor. Through the sensors.
Oh, through the sensor, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you look through the sensor, you see a large room lit by torchlight. It appears to be some sort of it appears to be some sort of throne room. You can see the Archmagi kneeling in front of the throne, and on the throne you can see what appears to be a man in his late teens, like probably around 19 years old.
Huh? What?
And you just you just hear, "I'm sorry, my lord. We did all that we could. It was clearly not enough. They're still alive, and now they plan to take my lost fortress. Clearly, you have failed in the one job that I gave you in that city. Man, he doesn't deserve those robes anymore." And you see 4 men just surround him and rip the robes off of his body.
Emps.
Hmm.
This is possibly the stupidest thing I'm going to a while.
No.
Did it just go?
What are you going to do?
Hello? Fuck.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello? Can I be heard?
I can hear you. I can.
Okay.
I heard both
Hello?
of you, but
Yeah, I can hear you and Alex. I don't think.
yeah.
Hello?
Hello,
Alex?
Hi.
RGC
Right,
help?
this-
Oh,
No.
hello?
Okay.
What are you planning to do?
I cast Wish. And, I cast Wish.
What is your wish?
oh boy.
I'm wishing that man, hold up, I need this very specifically. Hold up, okay. Hold up. I need to look at things. Because as much as I just love to just be Whiplash, oh, I wish him over here, I don't want to lose Wish off of that. It'd be a fair reason to lose it, but I just need to look at my options in terms of spell replication before I turn to the just no, because I don't have gate, which is wouldn't work anyways, because no, that would teleport me.
It's a ninth level as it is, so.
Yeah. So summon? No. Okay. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Let's just find what you want to do. While you're finding that, I will be back.
Actually, unfortunately, you need them to be on a different plane.
Yeah, unfortunately. Highly unfortunately.
I mean, you could walk into your demi plane and then cast.
I need to Whiplash do this before they tear the robes off of him.
Yeah,
Because I'm real. I'm aiming for those fucking robes. They may be evil, but I am thinking I could like cleanse them or something. But because I don't necessarily want to bend the rules on how things work any more than I have in the past. And
I mean, if you don't lose the wish, you can always use the wish to change the robes. Probably, if
well,
nothing
yeah.
else works.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do in terms of unless I'm supposed to be lets me bend the rules, but well, I have the power, so and unfortunately, there are no other better workarounds. So, well, let me just get it out of the way to see if I'm going to lose it or not. So it's okay. It's 77 or higher. All right, wish me luck. Okay. Ooh, I escaped to another day. I'm not punished. Ooh, oh boy. All right. That 33% is 1/3 is still 1/3. I do not fuck with that. Okay, well, I don't have to feel bad about it now. Now on the downside, Ami is effectively not a character for the next couple days until she recovers. There's no foggy shit outside. Cool, I like fog. Who would have thought that my first non-spell duplication wish would be something like this? God. Comes the breaks of having a wish then, I suppose.
I mean, I'd say it's worth the wish too. Just not even just for the
Yeah.
whole like, oh, I'm aiming for the robes. For the hey, now there's
You owe me.
either
You owe me.
yeah, either they were about to also eliminate him for failing too. On top
Yeah,
of that,
because it's
and you
either
saved his life,
you
or
you owe me, and you're still going to be punished for what you did, but also you're going to be alive. But also you're a fucking
Yeah.
archmage, so you're still going to be a problem even when you're locked up. We'll
but
give you
and
community
also like
service
even if
as
they
long as
weren't
you promise to be
eliminating,
good.
and even if they weren't eliminating him, that's still depriving him of an archmage.
Yeah. The power of impulsiveness. Sometimes it works out. The power of randomly holding on to a book that he gave me so I could obtain 6th level spells from him. This is why you keep your items, folks. You never know when it'll be insanely useful.
I think I'm gonna head out actually myself.
Alright, yeah,
Okay. So yeah, that was fun though. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all
obviously.
soon.
Yep. See you the next time we get.
Hello.
Hi. And went off.
Hi.
But yes, I've already rolled to see if I lose or not. But yes, in just before they start tearing the I guess I know. Just before they tear the robes off of the Archmage, Ami in a frankly whiplash conjures up as much magic as she can draw forth, and simply wishes to bring this man to her side before the guards can get their hands on him.
Okay. So the Archmagi is now in your throne room, and we will end there and come back to this next week.
That's So Ami is now effectively fucking vegetable in terms of she no going to be casting spells, but will if it comes to it. And yeah, you have to figure out what the hell happens because it's wish, repercussions, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, I should have probably thought of the wording more because it's fucking wish. I'm going to think of better wording. So okay, bring this man to my side. I wish to bring the Archmagi I see into the throne room of Eternia. There, that's rather suitably anti-fuckery resistant. That's suitably fuckery resistant for my purposes. Not that I think you intended to fuck me over via wording anyways. Well, then I'm going to stream.